Because yes, we can. So, without any further ado, when you guys need free defense on a day like this, this is the lawyer you can depend on. Rob Corry.
Thank you. Hello, Denver. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a public service announcement. And here is that public service announcement. You stand right now on the freest patch of ground in the world, and here's why. All right. Today, April 20th, is one of the freest days of the year. Denver, Colorado is one of the freest cities in the country. We voted not once, not twice, not 3 times. We voted 4 times to legalize marijuana in this city. 4 times the voters voted this way. So you have the most powerful thing behind you, and that's the people. The people are behind us. We voted to legalize. The other reason that you're on the freest patch of ground in the world right now, at this moment, at about 4:15 p.m. on April 20th, is I am making a pledge. If any one of you is cited for the possession of marijuana or the possession of paraphernalia, if a police officer hands you a summons, and of course you're going to be polite if this happens, but if he does, and you have to go to this building right behind me, I'm going to defend you free of charge from anyone. So what this means right here, right now, today, as you stand here, that means marijuana is legal right now. What time is it right now? By the official timekeeper, it's 4:12. 8 minutes from the freest moment of the day. Let me say a couple things to you as we lead into that. And by the way, I'm standing here looking at the state capitol, looking at this ivory tower, this golden dome, this place where the elites try to govern us and try to rule us. And what I'm here to tell you is that is our building. We own that building. Now you've got no excuse if you don't do the minimum thing, which is registering and voting. That's the absolute minimum that every single person here must do. And in Colorado, it is no excuse that you have a felony conviction. You can still vote even with the felony. All of us need to register and vote. And more importantly than that, we need to be heard. We need to be heard that we support freedom. We support freedom in Denver. That building, listen to freedom. If you happen to see a Denver police officer, I want you to very politely and cheerfully thank the police for their restraint. They are not our enemies by any stretch. They could be our allies. So what you want to do is thank the police for being peaceful, for showing restraint and not giving you a ticket. But more importantly, tell them we want to free you, the police. We want to free you from marijuana prohibition as well, so you can focus on the real problems. And let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, marijuana is not a problem in our society. And I'm hearing now from our official timekeeper, we're 4 minutes to freedom, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready. And when it's 4:20, I want to see that cloud, and I want you to temporarily obscure that state capitol. I don't want to see that state capitol because I want to see a cloud of freedom developing out there. A big, aromatic, joyous, happy, green cloud of freedom in America. Now listen to me. How did we get to where we are today? How did a free country where our Declaration of Independence and our Constitution are printed on hemp paper, how did we go from that, from the promise of a nation where the truths are self-evident, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, how did we go from those principles to prohibition? How did we get there, ladies and gentlemen? There are a lot of ideas of how we got there, but I can tell you how we moved So thank you.